Benny here, GhostPicksATS.com, the #1 sports consultant in the business. February 23rd, double dose of Benny today. Got a lot of action going on, lots of games, NBA, college basketball. So why not put out another one? You know what I'm saying? Why not put out another free play? Plus, we can hit a recap on the UFC. Had UFC today from Prague. It went down early Eastern time. The event is over. Going to hit a recap on UFC right quick. We did not come out on top, starting with the first fight. We were on Carlo in that crazy fight. Crazy finish, unfortunate, unexpected finish. Carlo was certainly winning the fight. He was keeping Grant at a distance to stay away from Grant's power fists. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that knows Grant is known for his power and his knockout ability, but we thought Carlo was the better fighter and would control the fight. But if you watched, Carlo was being arrogant and cocky. He wasn't disciplined. He could have easily gone into the next round, but instead he lunged for a punch, missed, got caught square on the chin, lost his mouthpiece, and went flying across the ring, went down, and then Grant went at him with the hammer fists. You know what I'm saying? Called with 1 second left, fight over, Carlo lost. Look, we know that a lot of people are newer to UFC. People reached out after that fight venting frustration about the loss, and yes, a loss is a loss. It sucks to lose. If we had our way, we would win every single time. And there's no excuses. But we do have to keep in mind that UFC and these other fighting companies, they're MMA. Okay? Mixed martial arts. And the main thing about that is the arts, which is all based on discipline. So even though we felt we put the money on the better fighter, he forgot about the main part of the arts, which is the discipline, and he got knocked out for it. Plain and simple. Same as Lima, okay? Lima caught Struve right off the bat. Clean shot, knocked him right to the mat within the first 10 seconds. Spent the next 4 minutes and 50 seconds on the mat. Lima controlled those 4 minutes and 50 seconds on the mat. However, Struve simply just needed to survive, which he did. He made the veteran move. He knew that what needed to be done and was disciplined. He recovered, made it into the next round. Lima was winning that round as well. Took it to the ground again, which is Struve's wheelhouse. And hats off to Struve. He got the job done. He was the more disciplined fighter. Plain and simple, took a loss on Lima, all right? And then had a win on Liz Carmouche. Went to decision. It was a close fight. We thought Liz had it won handedly, to be honest, but it was close. 2 judges scored a 29-28, but 1 judge gave it a 30-27. Liz getting the job done against the hometown hero from Prague. Then on to the main event, all right? We were on Jan for the play. Jan started good. He was switching his stance. First round spent feeling each other out. Second round spent feeling each other out. They probably split those 2 rounds 1-1, I'd say. Santos was throwing some huge bombs. What are 2 things were going to happen there? He was either going to land and end it, or he was going to burn out. We felt that if it got into the championship rounds that Jan was going to win. But it all comes back to the discipline. Jan looked good all fight. People on Santos thought it would end quickly, so we felt great being in the 3rd round. We really did, and then once again, discipline. Jan overextended on a punch, left his jaw wide open, missed. Santos ended up landing and winning by knockout. All right? And that puts a damper on the day in UFC. It was a tough card for sure. No excuses. It is an anomaly for sure. We've only lost 2 of our last 15 events, so we are brushing it off. Next week's card is stacked. It's a real big one. Even the prelims are stacked, all right? So we're looking forward to working with everyone again and getting some knockout winners. UFC is over, but the day is far from over. You feel me? We already put out a free play over on Twitter. If you're not on my Twitter, go check me out at Benny Bistro. The free play was on the Portland Trail Blazers to get the job done on the money line against the 76ers in Philadelphia, and they got the job done for a 1-0 start in free plays. Going to deliver another free play in the NBA here in a minute. Have the red alert. It's at 8:30 p.m. Still time to hop on. Come hop on with your boy Benny. It will be listed in the description below of this video. So come get linked up and let's ride. We have the red alert locked and loaded and ready to go. 8:30 p.m. Yeah. So follow along over on Twitter at Benny Bistro. Email me if you guys ever have any questions. Or if you guys ever want to talk with Benny about the UFC or anything like that, hit me on the email. At benny.ghostpicksats@gmail.com. Let's get into another free play here. We're going to take the Pacers on the money line on the road at Washington. We're going to get this play in real quick. Anybody who catches this video, we're going to get this play in. Both teams played last night. Beal had a 46-point game and they lost. The Wizards are traveling back home. The road team favorites have been winning since the All-Star break. Last night, Pacers were down 20. They came back and got the job done. You might think that the Pacers have used a lot of energy, but we feel they are deep enough to beat a lesser team. So the free play of the day will be Pacers on the money line. Go hit me up for the red alert. And as always, guys, good luck. God bless. Grind on, baby. Cheers.